Thank you for tuning in to WHID-FM. Please subscribe. So, the courtship process, how important is that prior to marriage?
Well, I think it's very important. Number one, Ozan Elijah Muhammad set it up for us. But he set it up for us as a protection, and particularly a protection for the female, so that we can get an opportunity to know certain things about one another without becoming emotionally and physically involved, which clouds your thinking, to make better decisions on who may make a proper helpmeet for us. When we go to buy a car, we check it out. We check out the specs, what other people have said about it, all kinds of things. So when we get ready to go into a relationship, which we're saying that we want to be involved with this person for a lifetime, we should do some heavy scrutiny to make sure that as much as possible, this is a person who would make a good helpmeet for us, who, if we want to have children, would be a good parent. We should really look into that. We check out everything else. Like I said, we check out everything else, but then when it comes to a relationship, we don't check it out. We just dive in sometimes, and sometimes you find that the pool was empty of water and you dove in. So, know what the consequences of that are. But we could really, like the minister said before, we can learn a lot from the mating of thoroughbred horses and different things. Other peoples have taken the time to study the mating process, to study how to connect their young people with other young people, how to match them together, but not us. So, we just, it's like we're shooting dice or in the lottery. So we end up a lot of times with severely broken homes and destroyed not just marriages but families. So family life is so important. It's the basis for nation. So it's so important that we should take the time to go through a courtship process where we're taking each other. It's not personal. We're taking the individual to court to see if this person would be a suitable mate for me. May not be a suitable mate for me. May be a suitable mate for my sister. So I think it's very valuable.
And I would add to that if you go through the courtship process the proper way, you will know right then and there if you have a friend. And once you have a friend, you can move on to the next phase.
What advice would you give to new believers?
I would say to new believers that stay in the study, keep up prayer, go where the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan tells you to go, and have fun embracing the truth. Have fun embracing Islam, which is life, and stay amongst believers who are sound and positive. Leave the naysayers behind. We can't be like Lot's wife and look back at the world or something that we thought that we were going to lose. We got to be able to look forward to this new world that Allah is blessing us to step into.
Be focused with Allah and yourself first, and then the Messiah that's in our midst. and to study and surrounding yourself with positive people, especially positive believers, and know what the real mission is, not what you think it is. If you keep that in your heart, and then a wise man taught me that if you can do the 18-inch walk and add the one, you will be in it forever. And the 18-inch walk is connecting the mind to the heart, but also connecting it to your soul.
We do have a question in the chat from Sister Doreen. She said, Assalamu alaikum, how would someone who is interested in becoming a part of the Nation of Islam during COVID do so? What is the first step?
Well, they have they ask every time on the NOI.org. If you're interested, they have where you can sign up right there online, and they will connect you with your local mosque in your area, and then you could be contacted if you would like to join on, and then given more information and discuss. We do continue to have classes for the women in our area, meaning the Mid-Atlantic region, to process into the Nation of Islam at this time.
Also, as members, we need to continue to go out and just share Islam, but we don't have to title it Islam. Just share Islam with people, and then they'll get curious. Because in some of the rooms that I am, people always ask me, say, "Where you learn that from?" And I always mess with them. I say, you don't want to go. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. The more I share with them, then they come more aware. For instance, a friend of mine, he wanted to lose some weight. And I was saying, "No, you don't want to lose no weight." He said, "Yes, I do." I said, "No, first of all, you got to do some push-ups." He thought I meant get on the floor and do push. I said, "You got to push yourself away from the table." I said, "But it all starts in your mind." And then I introduced him to how to eat the lick. He went from 3-something, and he done lost already 75 pounds. He fasted the unity fast with us. He's eating 1 meal a day, and he get the bean soup from my daughter and everything. So it's just a way that you present it to people, and then sooner or later when they ready, they gonna come on. They gonna ask the question, "Well, how can I become part of it?"